Hi there. Now, much as I love Send, have you ever told anyone that you live in Send, particularly if they're not from around here, and they look at you blankly? They ask, is that a real place? How do you spell that? Well, Send is my home. It's a big village by Guildford standards, but I have to admit that it's nothing special on the world stage. Now today we have a prophecy about where Jesus was going to be born, a prophecy made 700 years before he came. And it mentions the village of, not Send, but Bethlehem. Bethlehem is the small village where Jesus was born. Now you've heard of Bethlehem. Bethlehem is world famous, and Bethlehems have sprung up everywhere. There's a small village called Bethlehem about a mile from where we used to live in Wales, named after the Bethlehem of the Bible. But it wasn't always so famous. Bethlehem was once like Send, yet far, far smaller. Now, if you've ever tried to read the Old Testament, you'll know there's some exciting stories and iconic moments, but also some challenging passages that can make you feel like you're wading through treacle. You get entire chapters of the Bible which are just lists of names of people or names of towns and villages in Israel. It all seems quite dreary to us, although it does show that the Bible's talking about real people and real places. But here's the thing. Bethlehem, this little village, was so small that it didn't even make that list of places in the Old Testament. It was too insignificant. It was too small. That's what makes this prophecy from Micah so amazing. 700 years before Jesus was born, he prophesied the coming of someone from Bethlehem, this tiny little place. So let's have a listen, and I'll talk a little bit more about it in a moment.
But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from of old, from ancient times. Therefore Israel will be abandoned until the time when she who is in labour gives birth, and the rest of his brothers return to join the Israelites. He will stand and shepherd his flock in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God. And they will live securely, for then his greatness will reach to the ends of the earth, and he will be their peace.
Thanks so much, Debbie, for reading for us. Now that's an amazing prophecy from Micah. Look at what it tells us about Jesus, the one who was born at Christmas, the one who comes out of Bethlehem will be ruler over Israel. The one who comes out of Bethlehem, his origins are from of old, from ancient times. No other child could you make that claim of. He will stand and shepherd his flock in the strength of the Lord. Jesus is the good shepherd, isn't he? The shepherd, the one who cares for us and provides for us. And then it says in Micah, he will be their peace. So next time you hear the word Bethlehem or you sing it in a carol, think of this 700 years before Jesus was born, in tiny little Bethlehem, forgotten Bethlehem, insignificant Bethlehem, a promise was made about a shepherd king who would bring you peace. Peace within yourself and peace with God. Well, I say next time you sing about Bethlehem in a carol, that's what we're going to do now. We're going straight on to today's carol, one of my favourites, O Little Town of Bethlehem. Do enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark steed shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. For Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his hand. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him, still the dear Christ enters in. O holy child of Bethlehem, descend to us, we pray. Cast out our sin and enter in, be born in us today. We hear the Christmas angels the great glad tidings tell. Oh, come to us, abide with